matchup that makes college football so great. A bitter rivalry game, a long history of classic games, and a lot of bad blood. Welcome to the home of the BYU Cougars, Lavelle Edwards Stadium in Provo, Utah. As we'll see a team from the Big 12, the Utah Utes, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the BYU Cougars. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Will kick this away to start us off. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. So BYU's offense will have the football first here. And remember, the last time these teams met, it came right down to the wire.
Well, Chris, there's so many great rivalry games that we all look forward to every single year. But with these two teams, it just always seems to be a tight matchup.
They'll run it to the right side. Breaks free. They stop him right at the 24.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Back to pass. It's Retzlaff. Short pass finds the tight end. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
Caught over the middle. It's Ryan. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. It's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
The quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grabbed by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback in his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it here. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
The Cougars pick up enough yardage for a first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Comes up with the catch. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards.
Delay game. Offense.
Dangerous play call here after that 5-yard penalty. Second down play coming up for this offense. To throw, it's Retzlaff. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed, but what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
It's a shotgun run call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Getting set for the second quarter here. Both offenses searching for a spark. They didn't do much in the first quarter at all. Getting set here now for the second period. Both offenses looking for some efficiency, for a spark after that opening quarter. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Tailback with another carry. Running with purpose. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
Sometimes you find that open receiver who's short of the sticks, and you hope the run after the catch will be able to give you the first down. The defense does a good job of keeping him short of the sticks. Let's see what they do here.
He made it. 3 points on the board. It breaks the scoreless tie here. Makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the Utah Utes offense out there for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. Offensive line that can ball you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kirk?
Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line?
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking to pass. It's Dampier. Receiver makes the catch. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity.
Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So here comes third and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. And the quarterback keeps it on the option. And the defense smothers him for no gain. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. The Utes will line up to kick it away. This will be the first punt for this offense tonight. Returner decides to fair catch this. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. And looking to throw now on first down. Catch made over the middle. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
That completion makes it 2nd and medium. He gets loose. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Breaks free. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And the Cougars will bring their punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Back to throw. It's Dampier. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
QB gets the first, now looking for more. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. 1st down here for this offense. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. He stopped just short of that 1st down marker, inches away from it.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Wants to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Bentley. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down.
Pickup of 5. And that's a 1st down for the offense.
And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Gentlemen, the Beehive boot is on the line, and already BYU and Utah have given us some stirring moments. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that, let's send it back to our guys in the booth to see how the battle between Utah and BYU plays out.
And the Cougars will kick this away to get the 2nd half going. And he takes this from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And now the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Back to pass. It's Dampier. Caught quickly. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Great job by the defender coming up with that tackle that'll keep him short of the 1st down. I think the quarterback thought his receiver could win any one-on-one battle, but this defender makes a heck of a play. And now we got 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. They'll run it here. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Now it's 2nd down here. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle, but first down. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Toss play, running right. Breaks into the clear. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Retzlaff. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. BYU has the lead here, Kurt. We've reached the end of 3. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down.
Great call here on 3rd down to go with the option. He decides to keep it himself, get some yards, but not enough for the 1st down. Interesting call coming up now on 4th.
So on 4th down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range.
Boy, this guy had plenty of leg here, too. Chris, you remember the days when a kick from 50-plus was a major accomplishment? Now these guys knock these out like they're almost automatic.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And here's the return from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. On 1st down, it's play action. A deep shot to the right. Misses the receiver, incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10. What can they do here to make it 3rd and manageable? Dropping back, it's Dampier. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Well, it's been tough so far to get this drive going. Now they face 3rd and 10 from inside their own 20. What's the call going to be? Fires it to the wideout. That pass is batted away, incomplete.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And here's the fair catch by the return man. The first play of this drive now, they're set up at the 34. Working clock with the ground game. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, good job here on this stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Important second down play coming up. And the quarterback keeps it here. As the first down is still going. They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Caught behind the line. It's Martin. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
They'll hand it off. Oh, there's the stiff arm. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Gets the first and still running. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. BYU getting set with a 1st and 10 now. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set, second down play here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Football's loose, and the defense comes up with the football.
Well, we're in the fourth quarter. The offense has the ball in the red zone, looking to maybe put this game away, and they turn the ball over, giving their opponent some life.
So the drive begins here, backed up at their own 9. Looking downfield, it's Dampier. Receiver looks it in. It's complete.
Man, give the defense a lot of credit. You're taking away the elite receiver. That primary target forces the quarterback to find a second or third option. He gets positive yards, but anytime you can take away the big play late in the game, it's going to help you be able to secure victory.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. Grab behind the line. It's Bentley. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Interesting decision to go with a screen pass here in the fourth quarter, trailing. I think the defense is aware that you're going to be back there throwing the football, and they were locked in and anticipating that screen and kept it to a short game.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space and lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Offense needs points quickly here, trying to dial up some explosive plays. Let's see what they've got called. Quarterback looking to scramble. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
They need to score quickly here, trying to dial up some big plays. Looking for a late deep shot. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
The complexion of this drive suddenly changing. One massive play, and they're closing in on the red zone now. Cannot get the throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game.